Well, welcome guys, thanks for checking out this video. This is Jay from rightsprite.co.uk. I'm going to be bringing you some cheaper alternative accessories for your PlayStation 5 if you've been lucky enough to grab one yourself. But I would say in about a month's time from now this video, it should be more accessible, as in the UK the stores are going to be opening from mid-April. So all the best to you guys on picking up your own PlayStation 5. So all these accessories are brought to you by a company called Shop Happily, always been really kind enough to send me some of these items just for review purposes. So if you've been interested in any of these items at the end of this video, you will find the purchase links in the description box below. I did recently cover a video of me unboxing my very own PlayStation 5, and I kind of talked about, was it better to actually purchase from a scalper, or was it better to be patient, which I should have done, basically to purchase from a game store itself. If you want to check out that video and get more details on that subject, just click on that link up there and also in the description box below. So let's head over to some quick accessories which I do recommend and some cheaper alternatives for your PlayStation 5. So the first one up being Dobe's charging dock, which is a great alternative to that of the official one, as they've been going on eBay for quite a lot of money. Now you will find quite a fair few of these adapters out there, and yeah, Amazon damaged my package. That's annoying. Anyway, something I like about this universal adapter is that it can also be used with other controllers with a USB-C adapter, such like the Nintendo Switch Pro, the PS5, Xbox Elite 2, Xbox Series S and Series X. Apparently it is easy to use. Simple, plug in the Type-C adapter that is included with the purchase and just put the controller onto the dock. There are two little adapters that you connect to the controller to make it slightly easier to connect to the dock itself. Charging time is stated around about 4 to 5 hours, so there is no quick charge feature with this actual dock, as it does come with the standard micro cable. But for me personally, I will just be leaving my controller connected to this overnight, as the PlayStation 5 controller has pretty alright battery usage time anyway. It has an LED indicator and a breathe-in light. Red is for charging your device and green means that it's fully charged. You can check your charging status by just a quick glance, and also has low power consumption in standby. So as you can see, when you connect your PlayStation 5 controller, it's not the most smoothest experience, but it doesn't take too much of an effort, and the adapter actually connects and stays with your controller, so it's just easier to use and plug in straight to the device. I do like the LED actual indicators at the front here, it is pretty smart. The fact that you can plug in basically any Type-C device is pretty great. If the non-fast charge feature does not bother you, this may be the way for you to go. Next up is the Wingman SD converter adapter. This enables usage of Xbox controllers and peripherals to your PlayStation 5. I find this a cheaper and more affordable option, which is priced just over half of the price of a PlayStation 5 controller. You may already have an Xbox controller floating about, making this save you that extra bit of cash and providing you a great option for a second buddy to join you on the couch to have a gaming session without splashing that extra cash. I have made a dedicated video covering this adapter for the PlayStation 5 to find out if it's actually worth it. I'll pop that up in the top corner for you now, and also in the description box below. Next up are some cheaper alternative headphones, again made by Dobe, as the PlayStation 5 controller enables usage of any 3.5mm audio jack connector. You may already have a pair that you could plug in straight away, but these are priced very nicely, and if you don't have a pair or even need a backup, these may be the ones for you. It does have that cheaper plastic feel, and of course there are a lot of headphones out there, but there are some factors that I do enjoy when using a cheaper pair of headphones, and these in particular. The cushion around the ear, yeah, is not that great, but it doesn't smother your ears, so you can actually be aware of the surroundings, not just in the game.
You want a cup of tea? You want a cup of tea or what?
The sound quality from the actual gameplay itself is not great, but the strength lies within the focal range of these headphones. The voice does come out pretty nice as well, and the pickup from the mic is really clear and has been confirmed with a couple of buddies doing an online session, and it was stated that the mic was probably the best sounding mic that I have had as of yet. I compared the sound quality with other two budget pair of headphones that I picked up from my local game store. The middle pair that you see in this picture does have better sound quality overall, but with that attachable mic and easily pressed mute button, they will always cause some problems, and I always find my mic was never being picked up. I always had to check the buttons or even re-plug the mic. And with some other cheaper pairs, I found if they had a volume controller or even a microphone button on the cable, they always never last that long and they always seem to break. But with the Skull Candies, the ones on the right, they always seem to be the best actual build quality. But the sound quality from these cheaper pairs that I'm showing you right now always seem to have the better vocal range. So if you're after a pair with some good vocal clarity and not to be smothered by the earpieces, this may be a great pickup for yourself. Which goes to prove sometimes less is more. So I saved the most interesting to last. This one is not provided by Shop Happily, so I'm going a bit rogue here. This is a 2TB mechanical drive provided by WD Elements. When it comes to extending your hard drive space, which is really important when it comes to the PlayStation 5s, there are some factors to be aware of when making your purchase. This was just my method I ended up sticking with, and I am pretty happy with the results. To narrow it down, there are simply 3 options of styles of hard drives to go for now with the PlayStation 5. You have the older mechanical drives that were used back in the PlayStation 4. It is the cheaper option to go for, and the SSD, which is perhaps more reliable depending on the usage, but is definitely the faster method when downloading and booting up your games. But of course, it is that price that is jumping quite a bit. The highest available option, which is now available with the PlayStation 5, is an external M2 card, which you use it as a USB drive. The internal method of using an M2 card is not available at the time of making this video. This card is even faster than that of the mechanical drive and the SSD. I spend a lot of time trying to justify the cost and benefits with these hard drives, but I end up sticking with the older mechanical 2TB drive, which I bought for around £55. And for that price you get 2TB of space, which is more than enough to get you going, especially with those PlayStation 4 titles that are free, which racks up about 25 games, so it's more enough to get you going and leave you extra space for those PlayStation 4 games, and leaving the internal hard drive space for your PlayStation 5 games. When it comes to having 2TB of space of SSD drive, you're looking to around about £200 odd, or even £300 to £400 odd for the M2 card. When looking for a mechanical drive, you have 2 different options of speed. One option is the 5400 RPM, which is really common, or then you have the faster option, which is the 7200 RPM. RPM stands for the rotational speed of the physical discs that is housed inside of the USB card. I'm sure you're aware that the 7200 RPM does give you a faster speed read, creating games to load up a bit quicker, or even download games to the drive a lot more efficiently. Some factors to actually account for: with the 7200 speed RPM, it does take more wear and tear because actually it's a mechanical drive. The 5400 does take a little bit slower, but you are going to have that drive last that little bit longer. But that also depends on the type of brand you actually purchase in the first place. These WD Element hard drives have a great price and they're very popular. A lot of YouTubers are actually claiming these as really good drive, especially for that price. And like some other brands you find out there, they do actually come across a bit confusing, as I find they do kind of use these drives as gaming devices or just for PC or Mac, and there's a lot of jargon out there, but these WD Element drives are really well built and really recommended. Well guys, that was just a couple of recommendation items. I do hope that you've enjoyed this little video, and all these items were provided by Shop Happily, so thanks again for them for providing me with these products for review purchases. And again, if you're interested in any of these items, the purchase links are in the description box below. So later I will actually be working more with Shop Happily, so we'll be providing some further videos on some accessories for your PlayStation 5, so please keep an eye out and click that bell and also hit that sub button, because I gotta try and do my YouTuber salesman techniques as always. But I do hope that you guys have got a better understanding as well with these products and accessories for your PlayStation 5. So as always, as I end my videos, if you liked it, hit that button. If you want to help support this channel and you're new, hit subscribe, leave your comments below, and I catch you guys on the next video.